My dad is one of the smartest, most ethical, humble people I know. He has instilled in me and my sister Delaney a love of reading, learning, and the environment. When we were kids, he taught us how to play poker, was our main support throughout our Irish dancing careers, and was Lexington's first Girl Scout cookie dad. Today, he is supportive of our education, work, adventures, and life decisions. A retired BCTC logic teacher, he models how to make decisions based on facts and critical thinking, rather than emotions or selfish motivations. He is deeply committed to fairness and equality, and reminds me of the power of grassroots movements. He's taught us how important it is to be engaged in the community where we live.
Jake has been so responsive to the needs of the neighborhood. We live in an urban portion of the neighborhood. Walton Avenue carries a lot of traffic. It was hard to cross the street. My gosh, you would take your life in your hands. So what did Jake do? I mean, the neighbors talked to him. He got a pedestrian crosswalk right there at Boonesboro. And I live on Bullock, and people would cut through Bullock, they would go lickety-split. So we talked to Jake. They did a traffic study, and we have now 2 speed calming bumps, and it has made the biggest difference. Jake is so, when you call Jake, he answers, he emails. I mean, I don't care if it's 11 o'clock at night, you'll get an email from Jake. And he's so transparent. I don't think Jake could tell a lie if his life depended on it. He is just such a straight arrow and deals with everybody even-handedly, and he's friendly. My part of the neighborhood, we love Jake. He's been such an effective council person.
I feel the same way. I feel we've been so lucky to have Jake as a council person. We also had some traffic problems. I live on Richmond Avenue, and when I first mentioned something to Jake about it, he said, well, we need to talk to the neighbors, we need to get a consensus, and he talked about the process. But there wasn't even a wait. I think he was at the next neighborhood meeting. He responds so quickly. He responds to people on Facebook. He has just been such a wonderful advocate for our neighborhood. I've appreciated Jake so much, and I was very, very happy to hear he was running again. So.
Well, I have been with Jake for 40 years, so I get to see up close and personal how he does this work. And you're right, the man does not lie. He cannot lie. So what you see is what you get. There's no games, there's no wondering. He's going to be very clear about things. He studies issues, and what I know from all these years of being with him, he's just a good decision maker. He's really good at weighing the issues and looking at the pros and the cons. He's just a good and logical thinker. And you're right that he is up late at night responding to people. He works hard, he takes his job seriously, and he truly cares about this community.
And there's something else that I really appreciate about Jake. We haven't always agreed on every issue. 9 times out of 10, but if you don't agree with Jake, he doesn't try to play games and give you some sort of fake answer. He'll just say, I can't support that position because, and I really appreciate that. Because not only in that situation, but in every situation, you think that Jake is playing it straight and honest with people and with council members. And Jake has been very effective on council because he has this ability to create consensus. And I think that's an effective tool for somebody to have.
I agree too. He hasn't always told me, yes, I agree with you. So I know I do experience there. But he has been so helpful. And I think partly because he's been a business owner, he's been a resident in this community for so long. He does know our neighborhood and all the different perspectives of our neighborhood so well. So I think that really helps him to make the best decisions, even if I sometimes have my own perspective.
Well, and for him, it's not about ego. It's not about him. It's really about doing the right thing. And in fact, he would rather not be the center of attention. He'd rather just get the work done. But this is not about anything but wanting this community to run well.